to the ballot of a different kind. The race for the leadership of the Liberals growing uglier by the day after popular National Senator Jacinta Price defected to the party and is expected to run on the ticket with former Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor as his deputy. He's up against former Deputy Leader Sussan Ley, with both sides releasing damaging material this week trying to drag the other down. It comes ahead of a crucial meeting on Tuesday to elect the new leader. And Sussan Ley joins us live in Albury for her first interview since the election. Good morning to you, Sussan. Do you have the numbers to beat Angus Taylor and Jacinta Price?
Well, Nat, on the weekend we suffered a significant election defeat, and since then I've been having many conversations with my colleagues, with members of the community, with members of the party, indeed the coalition, with everyday Australians. I've listened, we got it wrong. We need to do things differently going forward, and we do need a fresh approach. So on Tuesday morning, when the Liberal Party room meets in Canberra, I will be putting myself forward for the position of leader of the Federal Party.
Do you think you have the numbers?
We have great talent in our room, and I welcome nominations across that party room, Nat. It's about having the conversations that I've described. It's about making sure that I am listening to my colleagues and that I demonstrate to them that we want a strong approach that includes everyone. I want to harness all of the talent in my team, take it forward under my leadership and meet the Australian people where they are, because clearly we didn't do that at the last election. But we do need to reflect a modern Liberal Party meeting modern Australians in every single walk of life across the country.
Sussan, are you aware of the term the glass cliff?
Broadly, I am, Nat. These terms come and go. They don't, in my view, relate to what's happening now. It's vital that we pick the best candidate to take our party forward. And the experience I've had in the Parliament over 25 years, my team approach, as I said, harnessing the talents of every single member of that team for a competitive policy offering that reflects the timeless values of the Liberal Party. That's what I'm about right here and right now.
Because for everyone at home, that term means a woman is given a senior position where the risk of failure is high. It is probably common knowledge that your party has a woman problem. Is that what's happening here? They're putting you in to clean up the mess.
I'm putting my hand up, Nat. I'm determined and convinced that I am the right person to lead the party forward at this time. And I think my appointment would send a strong signal to the women of Australia, but it's about much more than that. It is about the policy offering. It is about what modern Australia expects of us as Liberals. It is about working collegiately across our party, and it is about a strong work ethic, something that I'm known for in our party and in our country. And I'm not going to take a backward step. We can be successful. We can win the next election. And this is a moment to look forward and really bring the Australian people with us on this journey.
OK, because there's obviously another person running, and you know what his side's saying. You were the most senior woman there, and why didn't you get more women voting for you in this last election? We
did let the women of Australia down, and that's part of the conversations that I've been having and what we will continue to have. We have to understand why people didn't support us, that they weren't inspired by our policy offerings, and that they didn't believe we were the best choice to lead the country forward. But Nat, I am very worried about the future for Australia under Anthony Albanese, about the philosophy of the Labor Party, about increasing debts and deficits, and about Australian living standards going backwards for the first time. So there is a real call to action for us as Liberals to present an alternative policy agenda. And I do want to do that with my team, with the talents in my team, and with that understanding of where we went wrong and what we need to do differently going forward.
OK, we'll let you get back to the phones. Quite a few calls to make before Tuesday. Thank you, Sussan.